Hey, it's Rod from rodadavison.com, and today we're going to be talking about some simple recruiting tips. So stay right there and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back. So today we're going to be talking about some simple recruiting tips. So I just want to ask you a quick question. Do you want to blend into the crowd or do you want to stand out? So I hope you answered that you want to stand out. So I'm going to give you a couple of quick tips and maybe a little story to kind of go behind that, just so it kind of all relates, right? So first I'm going to give you a quick story. So I've been in IT for, I don't know, roughly about 20 years, mainly in the healthcare industry, right? And every phone call that an IT professional generally gets is somebody with a problem or a complaint, right? And it's really kind of how you handle those things. And it really kind of came to light when I was kind of voted for Employee of the Month one year, and the CEO came to basically speak on my behalf, and he basically said, you know, the way that you handle yourself when every single phone call is a problem, it just has to be commended to you. So, you know, I just thought that was really great, and I'm going to kind of lead into what that story has to do with recruiting here in just a second. So let's say you're eating at a restaurant and you got a waitress that just is like phenomenal. She's always refilling the drinks, always on top of everything, doesn't forget everything, the order's perfect, she's got good energy, the whole thing. How many, most people, they might leave a good tip, right? But how many actually go up to her and say, hey, I love your energy, did a great job servicing us, and then maybe you can just kind of look around a little bit, right? Say, are you open to doing a project on the side if it doesn't interfere with what you're already doing? And maybe just kind of look around and, get their contact information. They're probably going to say, yeah. They're probably not going to ask you how successful you are, what you're, if you have any people that you've helped do this before, or testimonials or any of that kind of stuff on the spot, right? And you're going to get their contact information and you're going to call them back. And then right before you leave, just say, is your manager here? Because I'd really like to tell them how great of a job you did, right? So you go take the time, talk to their manager, tell them how great of a job they did. Now, how receptive do you think they're going to be to take your call? And you want to make sure you schedule some time, call them back right away, the next day at least, okay? So that's just one of the simple tips I want to share with you today. Just real easy. Everybody goes to a restaurant to eat, right? Most of the time, everybody just complains about people that work in service, whether you're a waitress, whether you're an IT professional, a plumber, a contractor. Most people tend to not come up and say, hey, what a great job you did. I appreciate that. Most of them are complaining about, you missed a nail hole over here. My glass was 3/4 empty before you came to refill it. My computer's always got this problem, whatever the case is. So just take the time, appreciate people when they do a great job, throw that little trick in there, get their contact information, call them back, because you never know who is going to be available to do a side project with you. And anyway, that's my recruiting tip for today, and I will see you on the next video.